Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Bills versus Cowboys NFL matchup on Sunday, December 17th, 2023. Of course, we give out tons of free picks every day at Pickdawgz, but if you're looking for the games we like the best, head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab, use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. Not available on the website. You got to go ahead and text. But let's get to this one. We've got the Bills taking on the Cowboys, and the Bills a home favorite in this one, playing some of their better football as of late after some real stumbles this season. And really, Josh Allen has had some struggles along the way, which were a big part of the problem. But when we look at the Bills recently, coming off of a nice win against the Kansas City Chiefs last week in a game where the Chiefs had the ball late in the game, and generally you pay the Patrick price in that situation, but actually it was the Bills really getting to Mahomes and getting the pass rush on him, kind of left him looking for answers. Of course, there was the controversial play that was called back in that game and all that other stuff, but at the end of the day, I always say, one play happens in football games, and yeah, it certainly seems to have affected the outcome. But at the same time, the Chiefs get a zillion calls that go their way, over the course of the season, probably more than most other teams. But outside of that, it's like if it comes down to one play and one score, that meant the Chiefs had plenty of other chances to get it done. And we know that that team has been dropping the football like no one's business. The Bills had lost in Philadelphia in overtime in the prior week in a game where they really had the Eagles dead to rights and couldn't close the deal. And they'd beaten the Jets at home, lost to the Broncos at home, lost to the Bengals in Cincinnati, beat Tampa Bay. So it's been a choppy year for the Bills, but maybe this is the type of season that they need to have in order to gain that character. What we've seen from the Bills in recent years is that this is a team that's been favored to go to the Super Bowl, favored to win the AFC, and they just have not been able to deliver. Thought maybe this year with lighter expectations, we would probably see the Bills exceed to higher heights, but we just haven't seen it so far. But we know that they certainly have the ability to do it, probably why they're favored here. The Cowboys have reeled off 5 consecutive wins last week, avenging their loss to the Eagles, beating them 33-13 in a very one-sided game. That was on the heels of a game against the Seattle Seahawks that they did not cover the spread. The Cowboys over the last 2 years have been absolute cover machines, but that game against Seattle was really the first time this season that we've seen in a win that they didn't just blow the other team out. It seems that the Cowboys either lose or they blow the other team out, and that was really the only game where that is the exception. The Cowboys offense averaging about 381.5 yards per game. That is good enough for 4th best in the NFL. Bills defense has been middle of the pack at best, but their yards per rush allowing 4.7 yards per carry. So expect the Cowboys to go to the ground attack here with Pollard passing. Cowboys, Dak having an MVP type season, and a lot of people believe he will be the MVP. Meanwhile, the Dallas defense allows just 289 yards per game. One of the best teams against the pass, but certainly vulnerable against the run. But do the Bills have the running game to take advantage of it? I think this is just going to be one of those games, and it's like sometimes these ones, they just take some funny bounces. I think Buffalo at home, certainly a decided edge outside in the weather. I'm going to take Buffalo, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.